Okay, that's it, boys. We're on the air. I think we're on. We're right there. We're just throwing right into it. We're getting this thing done.
That's the way it goes now.
Yeah, we have to do it because my anniversary is in 2 days when we would normally record this show.
Big deal.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
1/4 of a century. And if I am out here drinking beer with you fucking guys.
That will be it. Last one.
Yeah, that's the last one I'm going to get to have. I got a good streak going. Yeah. I can't believe I've held this together for 25. I mean, sure, a lot of people are at my wedding lost a bet. We're going to lose a bet on Tuesday.
Well, just think of the amount of people that were at your wedding that are no longer.
Yeah, that's
married.
right. Yeah. Or alive. Yeah, 25 years. Yeah, that's a long time, man. Anyways.
Like when you got married, I was fucking 11.
You were? 25 years ago, you were 11. How old were you? You were like 2, Johnny.
I was gonna say I was 2 or 3
at my wedding.
Yeah, there was no. I could have been the ring bearer, maybe.
Yeah. I was thinking about even some of my cousins who are like now my good friends too. They were like children. I think Craig. You know my cousin Craig
Franklin. Yeah.
I think he was 8 at my wedding.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. He was just a little kid. And we got like Jeffrey DeConnick. We gave him his first cigarette there, I think.
And that was the history after that.
Yeah, my cousin Cole puked because of his first cigarette.
Yeah,
at my wedding. Yeah, it was a big deal. He smokes right at the table, Johnny. Smokes right in a cup on the table at the wedding.
Really?
Yeah, German Hall, because I wanted to be true to the Delhi roots. I wanted to have an old school Delhi wedding.
Yep.
Cigarettes on the table and
nice haze in the room.
Shots going around.
Little matchbooks with your name on it.
Yeah, matchbooks with my name on it, and we even had shot glasses. Oh man, and we had a polka band, the Black Forest Polka Band.
Oh
yeah, they were 3-time Juno nominated and 1-time Grammy nominated. But you can't break the Alsinac stranglehold on that division, eh? Walter Alsinac is the polka king, and you're never going to get the Grammy.
Is he still around?
Yeah, he works at Marineland, I think.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, he kills whales. He just clubs seals.
Yeah.
And then polkas at lunch. No, in the courtyard at the Marineland, you go there and in Oktoberfest, for those people who don't know, they're from Southern Ontario, but if you go to Kitchener for Oktoberfest, Walter Alsinac is a big deal, right? He's a big deal, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then, so they sell him like the king. He wrote the fucking chicken dance, the chicken dance. You know that one, right?
I do know that one.
You do it? Everyone can do it. It's easier than the Macarena. So so he's a big deal. You think this guy's a star. He's won Grammys. He's the biggest guy. And then you go to Marineland with your kids and you go to get a shitty piece of pizza or a hot dog and French fries. The seagulls are all flying all over you. And on this throne kind of thing in the food court where you sit with your picnic tables covered in bird shit, there is Walter Alsinac playing music while you eat your lunch.
The old accordion.
Yeah, the real Walter Alsinac is there at Marineland. Just like no one is paying attention to him.
No one gives a fuck about him.
No one gives 2 shits about him, It's something else.
Just a washed up
He's an October guy.
No, but then in October.
Oh, October is a big deal.
He's a star again. Yeah.
I remember being every year going to Kitchener for Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
And that song was in every fucking auditorium.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I used to go see the guy who would drink a beer standing on his head. I don't know. Do you see that guy? He's a bald guy. And you do that ziggy, oi, oi, oi. And then he would stand on his head and then drink a pint of beer on his head while he stood on his head. It was good. We all cheered for him. It's just stupid what you'll cheer for, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know that? I'll tell you a story that right after we get the show started. But we should do the thing where we do to get the show started, Johnny. And you know what that is? The theme song.
Here's your host of the Dutch Hall and two-time President's Club Award winner, Pete Van Dyke.
Hey, everybody. Thank you to this wonderful hot crowd. Oh, it's nice to welcome you all here to the pool shed in Pine Grove on a rare Sunday evening while we secretly watch the Leafs and record this podcast. We are in for a special treat tonight. You know, as always, it's season 10, and so we have a wheel right between us in the middle. As you can see, there's a couple empty spaces on the wheel. Well, just one actually, which is actually pretty good for me because I feel like I have many more empty spaces in my head for this week's show. And so let's get this show on the road and this gang introduced. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start at the end, at the very end. That is the guy that you might know as the Beaver. Ladies and gentlemen, Derek Van Houten.
Yeah.
Oh, they love you, Beaver. They love you. They love you. Beside him, ladies and gentlemen, that guy at the end, eh? Oh. Beside him, ladies and gentlemen, look at it, wearing the black Dutch Hall t-shirt. I should have said Beaver's wearing the white Dutch Hall t-shirt. Let's sell the merch here, people.
Yeah.
But ladies and gentlemen, looking sharp in black. He has still waters run deep within this man. It's Kevin Donger Van Dungeon.
Donger.
Wait. We want to hear all of it. And the guy running the board today, he's had a tough week or so of drinking. It's catching up with him. He just had one of his dear friends depart that he will never be able to rub against again until she comes back.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you'll give her a warm embrace and probably. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Johnny Renton, everyone.
Yeah.
Oh. You know what, Johnny? That introduction of yours is turning into a version of the Muppet Show. You know, where Gonzo comes out at the end where they go, "This is what they call the Muppet Show." And then Gonzo comes up with his trumpet, but it doesn't make a trumpet sound. It
makes a shit sound.
Farts or it blows up or a chicken comes out of it, you know? And now Johnny's that way with his introduction. I'm telling you, I'm loading that soundboard next time, Johnny, to give you a whole bunch of options. Yeah. So you can be our new Gonzo. Because at first this was just self-deprecating, but now it's turned into a bit.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Now it's a thing.
Yeah, now it's a thing. Now I don't feel bad for Johnny anymore. Now I know Johnny. He's okay. He feels good about himself.
Well, based on his stories, we never feel bad for him. We're always chanting for him.
Yeah, he's kind of like our little hero. I love how Dan tried to bust me like an insult when he was here a couple of weeks ago. He's like, hey, you're living vicariously through Johnny. And I'm like, yes.
That's not a bad thing.
No. What the hell? Of course I am.
The guy's walking around with his dick wet all day long. Like, fuck, he's doing something right.
Yeah, like yes, I'm living. I can't live his life, so I want to know every detail about it. You know, what is wrong with that? And I want him to live the best and fullest life he can. I only want Johnny to live the life that I never got to. What is wrong with that? You
Imagine living life through Dan.
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to live life vicariously through Dan. That's for sure.
Brutal.
I'm sorry. We shouldn't get that big of a laugh. We got to make sure we cut that as a highlight and send it to Dan.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for having Dan on the show. No.
Sorry, Dan's not funny.
I'm just kidding. We're really hammering now.
Why not?
Oh, that was like a Joe thing. Now he's going to have to send a response that he pens.
Yeah.
But I don't. No, let's just let it go, right?
Yeah. We're nice around here.
Yeah. I know, but I just this is what you got to understand. You know, Dan is my dear friend, right? Dear friend. I spent that podcast with him, and he came for dinner, and then he stayed overnight. Then the next day, I did a show with him at Levity, and then like on the Monday, and then that whole week I edited clips of him
Oh, so all you saw was Dan.
And then on Monday I see him again, and then when I finally finished the last clip from that show, I was like, I need to take a Dan break,
Unbeknownst to him, he was just the downfall of it.
A lot of my friends, I have to admit, I like them, but I can't, like Joe too. Joe's like, you hang out with them and sometimes you get tired, like
exhausting.
It gets exhausting. And that's all I mean. Like it's like doses, it doesn't diminish my the way I like them, you know what I mean? but it is tiring. Like I even with I think if you're like if you get into the inner circle of friendship with me, you are probably gonna have to take a punch.
which is okay. You can go like 50%.
Yeah, I'm not going to hit you 100%.
Yeah, just 50%.
50%.
Maybe in the top, like in the collarbone area.
I like to hit in the throat. I go for the throat.
Oh, you go for the throat, eh?
A throat chop. I gave a nice throat chop to Charles one time, and it was like he was like, "You need to get help."
Did he wind him?
What?
Did you wind him?
Yeah, he was like doing the But I was driving, right? And so I had to just go for it. So I just give him on the sidearm.
Which is almost like he was probably fuming after that.
Oh, he's driving me crazy for hours. He sang Jagged Little Pill, every word of it in my ear. Like both sides. Every single word of Jagged Little Pill.
He can't hit you back. That's the best part about driving.
Yeah, you can't. Or you're fucking going in the ditch.
Yeah. The worst was when we went to the strip club. I probably told this 100 times.
Nothing's worse than when Dan Brennan sings a Virgil van Dijk song.
Oh, I liked it.
It's stuck in my head now.
Oh, was it a bit of an earworm?
Virgil van Dijk. I'm like, fuck. Shut the fuck up.
That's not a bad impression, right? Even, that's a pretty good impression.
And then he's like, now we'll do one too. There's Pete Van Dyke. He's on the pod. Shut the fuck up.
Well, yeah, he didn't have a punchline. It didn't go anywhere.
It didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, He said he apologized, actually. He said he doesn't really remember a lot of what he said.
That's a fucking cop-out.
Yeah.
Say it and stick by it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say stupid things, and then I have to apologize for it because I just don't know that anyone's going to listen to this, to be honest.
And you're like, at the time, it didn't seem stupid.
I'm not going to lie, though. The one credit I can give Dan is for the amount of alcohol he consumed in a matter of 3 hours, he stayed functional. So you got
fairly, yeah.
So you got Dan will give you credit on that one.
Yep. And you were policing pretty heavy that night.
I was. Well, see, I already fucking went all in on giving him a hard time on a few bits, and then I'm like, fuck, I got to keep it going. Otherwise, I'm a I'm a liar.
You bet. I like it though, because we've seen times where stand-up comedians in particular will come in and try to like monopolize the show,
run away,
and then they don't respect that there is any like
show,
like there is a show, that there's something that we do every week, and it kind of has a pace to it, or there's a certain thing that our listeners grow to expect, and certain people get it. Like Johnny listened before he came in, and then was a good guest when he was a guest. And then,
you did your homework. Right on.
And then he kind of gets the idea how the show works. I have been a guest on people's shows, and the first time or couple times I did not listen. And then eventually I was on Doug Koning's.
Oh, yeah.
Koning Queries, when it was called Koning Queries.
How'd that go? Like when you're a guest on someone's podcast?
Yeah, they tell you at the end. He goes at the end, well, obviously you listen to my podcast, so you prepared the question for the end. And then I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I never listened to your show once, then he goes, I know, no one does, like he's like, you son of a bitch, And so I started listening to people's shows before I go on them now, which is very smart, because then you can kind of know what to expect.
Did you do that for Nick's podcast?
Yeah, I listened to a few of his before, because I liked
that was a
show.
Really good interview that you guys did.
Yeah, I was really proud of Nick for pulling off a great interview.
Yeah.
Like I've only once been interviewed that good, and it was that one newspaper article over there. I like that one. That guy really did a good interview too. But then Nick's on what is it called? Starting Out?
Yeah. Just did his 100th episode.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, good for Nick.
He's got a long ways to go, though.
Yeah.
Just a fucking rookie.
Yeah, but he's just one of the guys sticking to it. Like I respect it. Yeah. You get to a certain point when you hit 100, you're like, okay, this guy's guy's not.
Syndication.
Yeah, but Pete, when you hit 400 over 400, you can be a little bit of a cock.
Yeah.
You can just, you know,
we ain't stopping, Pete.
You can just do that.
Yeah, that's the thing. And it's one of those things that in 2013, the people were just like, "What was he doing? What is a what cast?" You know, like when I started, they thought it was crazy.
Well, and when you started, podcasts were relatively fucking fresh.
Yeah, there wasn't that many. It wasn't like saturated like it is now. And the step, like like I would see my show and then I would listen to other ones like in the top 50 or whatever, and they would be like garbage, like just absolute shit.
Yeah.
Like embarrassing, you know? And even my show at the time, which was also all those things at times, you know, it was still like noticeably better, you know, at least we had something going on.
Right.
Somebody was like, there was jokes, at least like it was things to laugh at.
I've never seen someone prepare like you though, Pete. Like you were, like I've always known, like I don't know this without knowing you, like the amount of preparation you have.
Well, I've always taken it seriously.
Because like I look at myself and it's zero preparation.
Yeah.
A few cigarettes and a beer.
That's what I always think of it more like. I don't like to even give you guys the stuff. Like I have one thing that I could have done. And I'm like, you guys could, I guess, give you time to think about it, you know?
It's better on the fly.
But I just like to sometimes surprise you. That's why one of the games we have, if we want to get to it, this one, 5 times 2 questions. It's not 5 times 2 anymore. It's 5 times 3 because Johnny's here.
Ooh.
And but that one is just rapid fire questions. I gave you like 2 things. You got to pick between the 2 things. Boom, move on. 5 of them. No time to think. Answer and move on, and then afterwards we can break it down and talk about it.
Oh, sweet!
You know, I also have Mount Rushmore, which is like just a simple Mount Rushmore game where we have to pick the greatest 4 people of whatever genre I decide to pick. I read the edible weed guide, so I put that on there because I think it's I'm in trouble for today's show.
I'm not gonna lie, like edible weed guide, like reading a guide to anything. Who does? Not many people read instruction manuals of any kind.
Well, I went to read how much edible like to eat, like to drink. I'm drinking these the weed drinks, so I'm like, how much is like
safe?
Too much?
Yeah, is gonna fuck my evening. And apparently, what I drank tonight is going to fuck up my evening. But I think it's not true because I'm a horse.
I put my mom in a coma one time for 16 hours.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I suggested she eat a certain amount and she accidentally ate too much.
Yeah.
She's like, I slept really well.
Yeah.
Really well. I woke up midday the next day. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah. Well, I remember when my mom, she was suffering. She had a lot of pain from arthritis. And then we gave her some chocolate, weed chocolate or something like that, and we said, how was it for the weed or for the pain? And she goes, like, it was good. It was like, it helped. It was pretty good. And then and I slept good, she said. And I'm like, did you get high? And she just smiles and she's like, yeah. like it's one thing is like, I think there's people who get scared by the high,
right?
And there's people who are just like looking forward to the benefit.
But that smile means that it was a good high. Like you didn't scare her, because the last thing, like, she obviously enjoyed it if she giggled a little.
Yeah. She wasn't thinking that she was going to die.
Like, she'll never forget that time where her sons got her high.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you're probably right. But it's happened lots of times. Now, I think a lot of seniors do weed stuff. Like,
why wouldn't you?
Yeah, there were a lot of people that were dead set against it that now like found like relief from pain or whatever, you know.
It's becoming nothing. It's like cigarettes now.
Yeah, it's nothing. Well, cigarettes,
no biggie.
Probably worse.
Cigarettes are way worse. Yeah, in people's eyes. By the way, we have a guest. Is a girl that's coming in a couple weeks. And the girl, I had to say to her, because I had this is a kind of a sausage party most of the time. So this girl, I said, okay, we'd love to have you. You have a great story. We'd love to have you as a guest. But 2 negatives. One is that we're here in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
And 2 is that there's going to be smoky. You're going to leave smelling like smoke, you know? Dan Brennan whined the whole time about it.
Yep.
And then...
I forgot about that. He was.
So I'm I'm like,
kept opening the door and you were getting pissed.
Oh yeah, that's another reason I was getting pissed.
Yeah, so I said I can talk to the boys about the smoking, but I can't do nothing about the moving that
The middle of
place.
nowhere.
Yeah, and she says I'm cool with both the drive and the smoke.
Oh, that's you. See,
Yeah,
What a girl.
right on.
hey, real goer.
Yeah, she's a gangster.
Yeah, gangster. So we're bringing in Genevieve.
Oh, it was who I thought it was then.
Yeah.
Oh, right on.
She's not afraid of the smoke. She's coming in at the end of January, right after the Levity meets the Dutch Hall.
Yeah.
Boy.
Which we have to develop this competition to win bragging rights over Johnny's success, future success.
I warned them that's what the episode was going to be.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
We'll make it fun though.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be. I think the ace in the hole is going to be Lindsay.
Yeah.
Because she's like the mom of Levity, and she knows you the best.
She does. Yeah.
She's gonna know how to like care for her little Johnny.
Aw.
And I think this is what's gonna happen is we're gonna really have to watch out for Lindsay. I think I might have to get her drunk or something.
Soften her up a little bit.
Yeah, because she's gonna be too strong.
Are we like his three creepy uncles or?
What, me, you, and Beef?
Yeah.
We're kind of like his.
Yeah, that's actually a good analogy.
I'll take that moniker. I'm John. You should start introducing me like that, Johnny, when you introduce me.
Yeah.
This is my creepy Uncle Pete.
We hang
I don't
out in
mind
the pool
that.
shed.
Yeah. I do feel creepy. You know what's one thing that's weird? I'll talk to her when she comes in. But this girl that's coming in, I'm not gonna. She's an attractive lady, like she's a looker, as they say in the business. And I don't. I'm not very comfortable around women. You know that?
I'm aware of that. Yeah.
You've seen it in action.
I have seen it.
You've seen my uncomfortableness in action. Like, I'm not good with women. It's not even a joke. It's a real thing. And for some reason, this is a girl who would scare the living Jesus out of me because she's a looker, like I said. Mm-hmm. And I struck up a nice, thick chat with her. And she was a very interesting character. And I'm telling you, you're going to enjoy this interview that we have with her. She's a lot more than you think. And I'm telling you, but that's a weird thing, because why did I talk so easily with her when normally I'd be scared to death of her, Johnny? Why?
I think because she's easy to talk to.
Yeah.
Right? She's very easily approachable and stuff.
Are you like fucking Raj off Big Bang Theory? You can't talk to women unless you're wasted?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Apparently, I'm real charming when I'm blacked out.
Little liquid courage.
Yeah. I'm real fun when I'm blacked out too. Like, I have the best. Like, people are like, "You were so much fun last night." I'm like, don't remember any of it. It's like when I do remember the evening, I am not fun. I'm the opposite of fun. I'm creepy and wandering around, and people don't know what I'm up to. I just don't know what I'm supposed to do at a party, If there's no one talking to me, I just just wander.
You kind of like blend into the wall and observe. Are you an observer?
Yeah.
No, but I can vouch
definitely.
for that. Like, around here, like, that's all we do is talk, though. There's not really a whole lot of quiet time at functions.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
Other than like your entrance into a hall or something where you're like, all right, how am I going to approach this scenario? How am I going to approach my night?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm usually running like solo, lone wolfing it,
So it's that first 10.
So I'm bouncing from like there's a group here of people and there's a group here of people. Like, go chat with each one of them, but I don't really like I'm not in any of the groups, Mm-hmm. And then so that's kind of. Then I even when I go somewhere with my wife, as soon as we get to the place, we separate,
Branch off. Yeah.
yeah, and then there's two individuals doing their thing.
You walk into a crowd and laugh at whatever they're laughing at.
Try to join in.
Yeah, I try to join in.
They're like, meanwhile, it's
I have an interesting anecdote, and they're like, turn their back to you. You have to go somewhere else.
You don't fit.
I find an icebreaker to a function is like go outside for a cigarette.
Yeah.
You just go outside, have a cigarette, then you strike up a conversation, and that works.
That's where you meet your people too.
That's how you get your mojo going for the night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the thing about. I love smoking areas. I just do. I don't even like the smoking part of it. I just like to be able to go out to the smoking area once in a while. It's a nice break from whatever you're at. It's just change of scenery.
Yeah, like I can smoke a good full pack on a good night.
I'm antsy, I just can't sit still, and so I'm not a great audience member.
I used to do that at weddings too. As soon as any kind of participation thing came in, I'm like, smoke time.
Yeah.
I'll be outside. I won't even hear my name get called.
Yeah, I do not like participation. I'm not a pep rally guy.
No.
I'm a turd in the punch bowl at those things. I do not like, I'm not going to join the masses because I'm told to cheer. I'm like, no. I don't even like how you have to wear a jersey to a hockey game or like to a sporting event. Like if you go to a football game, everyone's wearing a jersey now.
Yeah.
Like, why do you have to wear a jersey? And they give you shit if you don't.
Wear the other team's jersey.
Yep.
Yeah. Because they think you're another team guy if you don't wear a jersey.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you just don't want to spend $250 on a jersey.
Yeah. I don't want to watch with some kid's name on the back.
Yeah.
It isn't my kid. Yeah. If it was my kid, I'd wear it.
And I think it's not cool to get your own name on a jersey either.
Yeah, it isn't. Yeah. No. I know. It's not cool to wear your own band shirt. Right?
No, I bet you it's not. No.
And look at today. I can't wear the Dutch Hall shirt. You three guys look terrific. Look at Johnny in his royal blue. I didn't even mention Johnny's royal blue. That's also available on the Dutch Hall merch store, which is also on the wheel because we got it fixed. Anyway, let's play one of these games.
Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it.
Let's spin it.
Crank her up.
See which one flies off.
You're gonna hit a blank right off the get go. Oh, you do.
Let's keep talking. All right.
Another blank.
Oh, we didn't even talk. Did we talk about Who's Hotter, the Hermit Edition?
Nope.
We didn't even talk about it. Well, this is a game that we have played many times on the show is Who is Hotter.
I like these games.
But normally we make it a visual game and we do it about some TV star that I liked when I was a kid or something. And no one knows who I'm talking about because you didn't live my experience, you know? That's why I call this one the Hermit.
Specifically me and Johnny because it's fucking from the 80s or something.
Yeah, but even Emil Van Steeg, you know, he's living in Australia. He says, I like when you guys talk about, you know, like girls and your cock and, you know, like your problems in life. They all apply to everybody, you know. But when you talk about like the people you're talking about, I have no clue who they are. Well, Emil, you'll like this game because you don't have to know anybody. I fashioned this game so even if you're a hermit living in the middle of a forest and you have no contact with the outside world, you can play this game.
Oh, that's not how that was going to go.
All right. So I have two scenarios for you. First one, we'll start out with this one. Tall blonde with no ass and no tits, or short blonde with big ass and big tits.
Oh, that's easy.
Option 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, let me just clarify a little bit, see if this sways you at all. It's not as easy as you might think. The tall blonde with no ass and no tits is actually quite fit. You know, the short blonde with big ass and big tits is quite sloppy.
Portly?
Sloppy. She's just cheesy, loose. She's got some waddle to her. Does that change anything? It's still big. It's juicy. Grip it. It's nice, you know, full figured, but it's loose. It's a little jelly. The other one, tight.
I'm still going number 2 because after the picture I just seen of an athletic vagina.
You're going to say like you're going to dissuade your wife from sports, right?
Yeah.
You're going to have to Kevin. You're going to have to explain what you showed Beaver because me and Johnny didn't see it, I don't think, but you showed Beaver a picture pre-show. You saw it?
I did.
Yeah, it was a female bodybuilder, and her clitoris was rather engorged.
So how did she show her clitoris? Was she like?
She was wearing nothing.
Yes, nothing. Really? There's apparently a section of the internet for these people.
Oh, bodybuilder girls?
Yeah,
with juicy clits,
like a big,
not like juicy, a small dick. It looked like a penis.
Oh, a big giant one. It grows with like working out.
Well, I think either that or like they got no fat around it, right? So maybe there's just a layer missing. I'm trying to give them credit, but I would not touch it.
I think it's the growth hormone.
I think so too. Her body just wants to grow a penis.
Everything grew.
Yeah. All right. Well, this is the next one. Here, which girl is hotter out of these two girls?
What was your answer for that one, Pete?
Oh, I would take
you take the big clitoris.
No, I'm going to take the juicy, the full figure gal.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to take the full figure gal. I like short women, anyways. I do like short women. My wife's short. Tall girls, like I dance with them. tall girls, and then I feel weird dancing with a tall girl.
If your face is right in her chest.
Because no, not that tall. But even if it was just face to face with a girl, I'd feel weird about it.
Yeah.
Because like my wife's so small, I've always been used to being with like a small woman. Yeah.
You'd be a little intimidated.
I just don't. It is a little unnerving. It's a little masculine for me. Anyways, so here, this scenario, guys, there's two girls, identical twin girls, and you have to choose which one you're going to profess your love to. And they're identical in every way except for their reaction to this story that you come home from at the end of a day. Okay? So you come home from the end of a day, and you walk in to the house where these two women are, right? One of them is, you see as soon as you come in the house, right? And you say, hey, girl one. And she says, hey, how was your day? And you say, well, I was trying to get you that stuff from the grocery store like you asked me, and I'm waiting in line for quite some time, and then some guy just pushes in front and buds right in, and I had to wait another 10 minutes. It was really frustrating. And I was like, buddy, you can't just do that. And he's like, I don't have time for your bullshit. And he marches off, What an asshole, eh? And then this girl says, take a breath, calm down, think about it from his perspective, maybe he had like something really bad happen to him. Maybe he's got a terrible childhood, whatever, So then you leave to the next room and you see girl two, right? Girl two says, hey, buddy, how are you? And then you say, well, I just had a terrible day. You tell the same story. Right? This guy in the grocery store, butted in line, all this stuff. And this girl says, fuck that guy.
Girl two. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Girl two,
yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm. My wife is girl two.
Your wife is girl two.
Except she'd be in the kitchen. She would have been the one in the kitchen. She'd have been standing where girl one was.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, maybe she was in the mudroom, the first girl. I don't know. Yeah. But, yeah.
Because a woman like that is going to keep you on your toes.
I like to have someone that's got my back.
Yeah. That too, but and keep you on your toes as in like don't just fluff everything off. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, but like sometimes too, don't you just want to vent? Mm-hmm. You just want someone to hear like, this is annoying. I just want to get it out, and I don't want to know that I'm being irrational now. I'm just like getting out this fucking like bit of anger so that I can move on with my.
Yeah, because the first woman there's zero support there, zero.
She's trying to fix you too,
and she's on the other guy's side over yours,
right?
Hey, I'm glad to hear you guys say that, because that is how it seems sometimes, that they're on the other side. And, even though that first woman's telling you good things to do.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Calm down, be reasonable, all this shit. Listen, look at it from somebody else's point of view. All that's good. But man, I sure wouldn't mind once in a while just having someone say, fuck that guy.
Yeah. So my wife's the one, she'd be like fucking walk into a situation, and if I was screaming and in an argument with somebody, she wouldn't, if she didn't know zero facts, she'd be swinging behind me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That sounds awesome to me, Beef. That sounds awesome to me. I think my wife would probably
take a neutral ground.
Take a neutral ground. She'd be Switzerland and the whole thing, because she'd be like, Pete is unpredictable. Most of the time he's wrong. There's a good chance that I'm going to be defending a person that's.
Now she could be taking neutral ground in a good way, as in like she would.
It's smart.
Yeah,
she's smart.
She's thinking about you, and what repercussions does this next words out of my mouth have? But
but she just No, not that way. I just think she doesn't want to get involved with my shit because sometimes it's crazy. That's what I really think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I wish I could. That is the truth. Like, I still have to factor that in. I have done some crazy shit. Yeah. Damn it, I do too. It's kind of always disappointing, but I just don't think I'm going to stop.
No.
Yeah.
That's who you are.
See, when my wife's the type, if I fucking shot somebody, she'd hand me the shovel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know.
True ride or die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great, man. That's a real special thing, man. A woman that will like lie to the cops for you.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. My wife is so honest.
Yeah.
She's so honest. I think I would have to go to jail. I think she'd turn me in.
Pete, I don't know, Pete. We're gonna have to say something here. Yeah.
Yeah, I think she'd say like, "Sorry, you committed the crime. Like, do the time, man. Like, this is how the rules of society work." And I'd be like, "Well, honey, I don't understand. It was a crime of passion."
My wife.
There's no evidence. Why are you ratting me out?
Yeah.
My wife would be like, "You deserve another fucking bullet. Shoot him again.
Yeah,
I'll dig the hole deeper."
that was interesting though.
Sorry for the graphics, but
Oh, let's do the segment that we call feedback. We got feedback.
We got feedback. It's feedback. It's motherfucking feedback.
Welcome to feedback. We got feedback. This week's show is brought to you by our friends at Clean Flow. Go to KLEENFLO.com and check out all Clean Flow's great products. I'll tell you, these guys weren't paid to use the products. They use them because Johnny was a mechanic and Beaver's a farmer and Kevin likes to rub himself in honey goo. And these guys all love the product, and when you will too. If you want to
bust
a nut or loop up your wrench, what else do we got? Come on her face. Yeah. Go check out Clean Flow. KLEENFLO.com. That's Clean Flow. They're the best. Check them out. And Patreon. This is if you want to support our show, go to patreon.com/Dutch Hall. We got content that we create and put out there, but we're slow up doing it because the Queen doesn't really require much. We have one person that supports us, and I'm happy to say that the Queen received her t-shirt. She sent us a picture. I'll show you guys afterwards.
Right on.
Yeah, and then but she sent us a picture of her wearing the shirt. Looks like the fit. She said that she wanted to buy more shirts, went to our merch store, and the merch store did not work. And so therefore I went on and I've been fixing it. I think I'm 95% fixed. Most stuff is fixed. I just have to do a test run on some of my stuff, but you should be able to buy it right from my website. Check out cart and everything right on the website. If you go to Pete Van Dyke Comedian and click on the Dutch Hall merch store, you'll find it there. And thank you, Jen, Queen. And if you would like to give us some feedback, go to the Dutch Hall at gmail.com. And or go to Dutch Hall on Instagram, whatever you want. DM us, smoke signal us, whatever. Give me a telephone call. I'm not hiding from anybody. You can find me. And that's it for all that jazz. And we got trucker caps. I showed you guys the trucker caps.
Awesome.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. And then I'm going to get some more stuff. And see what other cool shit I can get, because you can just design it, and then if people want it, then they buy it, right?
Right.
Yeah. So I'm gonna see how many cool things I can get. I still wanted to get a grinder.
Do-rag.
Ooh, do-rag? Yeah. I might want a do-rag.
Dutch Hall bikini.
I made a friend last night smoking weed in Niagara Falls. It was like hotel weed smokers that have to go in the parking lot and smoke weed. You make friends with them. It was good. I saw him checking out today too. Black guy from New York.
You said bikini, and all I can think of right now is what our Dutch Hall bikini would look like.
I think you got a beaver.
Like on the like on the ass, it would be a set of headphones. I mean, a set of I
would put my face on the ass, yours on the front.
Yours got to have the beaver, right?
These two are the boobs.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. I'll be the ass and you're the beaver. And then these guys are a couple of boobs.
And if you want to do like a Borat, I could be the donger.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah. We got every which situation.
Yeah. We can do anything we want.
I'd have my tongue out.
We should do a 12-month sexy calendar with the robot.
Yeah.
Just him in sexy positions.
Take a pose, get him with the doll.
Yeah.
Wherever she is.
Yesterday, we went to this hotel for my anniversary. And I told one of you guys already, Kevin. I told you the story, but we go in there. It's a real fancy hotel, right? So they got us. It's for romance, 25 years. I'm trying to be romance.
Did you have a heart-shaped bed?
No, it wasn't a heart-shaped bed. It was a nice.
Did you let your wife into the hotel?
When?
I said, did you let your wife into the hotel?
Sorry, just stepped on the truck. Yes, I did. I'm sorry, Johnny. But yes, I did. And then. And okay, it was all nice and everything. You get in there, and I got a bottle of champagne, chocolate-covered strawberries. There's like the two swans who are like towels who are kissing each other, like that. You ever see that? And there's fake rose petals all over the bed, that sort of jazz.
She went all out.
That's how the other room's set up for me, right? Oh, sorry. And then, I take the two swans who are kissing. And I'm trying to be romantic, So I show my wife what the swans would be doing right after they were kissing, right? So I put the one swan behind the other one, and he's like pinning the girl swan's face down, just fucking her from behind, real hard. And
so you're doing an animated version of what your plan was.
Yeah. And then we went to that's how they were when we went to dinner. The swans were just like the one swan's pushing the girl down, just. I stepped up the romance there.
Yeah.
Yes, I was honestly telling Kev I was trying to be my best behavior, so that I could, and that is my best behavior. Making two towel swans fuck.
It's like your romance episode from last year.
They love each other, but they violently fuck. That's just how swans are.
That is, yeah.
Yeah. You can't expect me to have like a bunch of mouth kissing for a long time with swans. They go right to pretty much rape.
Yeah.
Is that what 25 year is? Just pinned down and as hard as possible. Nothing gentle.
Yeah.
No.
Not silver.
Yeah. I am sore from today.
Now I know why he's fucking walking around here with a limp.
Yeah.
You're doing fucking Kama Sutra. Oh,
He pulled a
did you do your fucking, did you pull your date?
No. I did not pull my date, but it was a good opportunity.
Yeah.
Oh, man. But I was thinking more of the challenge, because last week you made a challenge 8 times in a 24-hour period. And I said, with dick pills, I think it's possible.
Yeah, you did.
I'm going to go on the record and I say, I don't think it is possible.
No.
I think those days have passed me by, Beaver. I think I could get 4 in.
4 in.
That's the most I think I could get in a 24-hour period.
I find if you hold it the first time.
Is that the one I got to do? Oh, that's my anniversary date.
Yeah.
Getting to know you. Oh, that's
getting to know you after 25 years.
See, basically, I don't know if we can describe this to the listeners.
Like 2 ladies.
It does look like 2 ladies. Looks like on my anniversary, my wife finds another lady, and I don't even exist in the whole book.
You're in the background.
Yeah, you're
just
off to the side.
jerking off.
She's eating her bum, it looks like.
Yeah.
Well, I'm all for that. I might grow my hair out. Sorry.
Let me see that one.
Just crouch down right in behind there.
Yeah, that's definitely 2 broads.
I should have tried my move, though. I think I could have maybe done my move.
Yeah, that looks...
the hair on that dude.
Yeah. You're just a bystander.
You get to watch.
Yeah, well, that's not fun.
You can work the camera.
I don't want everyone to know it. I wouldn't want my wife to have a lesbian experience for real, because it would be really good for her.
They know how to touch each other.
Yeah, like I would think can't. How can I measure up to another woman? Like, they're gonna be able to do it better.
And they're better looking too.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what? I'm calling bullshit on that. They don't have a fucking dick. They do what better?
They can like make them pleasure. They can pleasure them better.
They don't got the tools.
You can get a fake dick though.
Yeah, you can these days. Yeah,
doesn't go soft.
It's not like our dick does any tricks in there. It's like it doesn't like pulsate. Though I can move it without moving it. Is that something? Does that feel good, good ladies? What if I put it in there and just twitch it like my ears? Like, you move your ears.
Yeah,
I could do that. Does that feel better? Because you can't do that with a dildo. Oh, vibrator, better. Everything's better.
Do it 1,000 times in a minute.
Yeah, God damn it.
Yeah, but for how much they say it, like they come out with these fucking for dudes. Things you stick your dick in. What are they called? The fucking fleshlight.
Yeah, pocket pussies.
Yeah,
but it's not the same, right? Is it? Have you tried it?
I don't know.
I have not. No.
I don't know.
I haven't tried it, but I'd imagine it's not the same.
Probably not.
No, it's not the same.
It's
what I heard.
It's pretty good. It's pretty. The pussy is pretty good.
Imagine washing that thing out.
Oh,
Don't bother.
You put it right in your dishwasher.
Yeah, dishwasher safe.
Yeah, but then you do. It does tend to spot your
Glasses.
glasses.
Well, you're not supposed to put it in alone, that's for sure. Why waste a load of water?
got it next to the coffee cups.
There's a bunch of chunks all over them.
Honey, is this decaf? No.
Earthy.
Organic.
Yeah, there was a girl I saw online that she was discussing the benefits of eating semen. Like that's pretty like old played video online. But like, why doesn't she just like why would she get a friend to give her a cup of jizz when she could just drink it from a dick?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, get it straight from the source.
Yeah, maybe it's better cold. Maybe
Never fresher.
Yeah.
Yeah, get it from the source. Yeah. But have you ever drank warm cow milk right from the cow?
Not the question I thought he was going to ask.
Because it's gross, right? You'd expect it to be cold for some reason, but it's coming out of
See, I never got to
mammal.
Chocolate.
I never got to enjoy that moment where it was like, all right, I don't have to worry about letting them know.
What do you mean?
Like it was always for me, it was always that panic of let them know in case they don't want to enjoy it.
Oh yeah.
And then it was like, oh, I guess you're too late now.
Yeah.
But it was never a lay back and enjoy the moment for me. It was always a
little bit of stress.
Because it's like could go of one of two ways.
Yes, if they don't like it, you'd always have to be like, something's going to happen if you're not careful.
Yeah.
And they have to say it's okay, and then you're like, thank God.
See, I think if they didn't want it, they'll say something beforehand.
Trucker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're right. Like one time, it was like they
They would say, hey, I'm gonna blank your blank, but don't blank in my blank.
Yeah, pretty much. And then they'll be like, give me a tap, let me know when it's about to happen.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's a nice little.
Oh,
You have a good communication skills, Johnny. You're finding like girls that that's a good way to do it.
he's giving them Morse code on the fucking.
Yeah. You tell me all the parameters of what you're going to do to make you happy. Like, I like this age of consent. I think that's what Johnny's. He's of the age of consent. Like they were these young girls. They have to make sure it's all set out first. It was all guessing for us.
Yep.
We had to guess, and they didn't want to seem like whores, so they wouldn't tell you. And then they had to say no 5 times for you to get so far, and then they say finally yes, but then afterwards they said I meant yes the whole time, but I don't want to seem like a whore.
Right.
I feel like shame.
These are things that are sending the wrong messages to some guys, and then got into trouble. This way that you get to do it, it's way better. Why didn't they do that from the beginning?
Straight up.
Yeah, just tell people, hey man, and don't blow it in my mouth or whatever, or hey, whatever. I like.
And then when they don't stop, when they don't know when to stop after, that is a feeling of like I can't even describe it.
Hey, you know that comic? It's doing that commercial.
Comic.
Right there. That guy's
See the janitor from the
hot dog.
Oh, I could barely see.
See the janitor from the other commercial?
Yeah, he is. Yeah. A couple shows with him. Anyways, sorry. I want to do this. What time is it, Johnny?
It is 9:54.
So we're actually kind of getting close to it. So I do want to do this one game before we end because I think it's going to be fun. I like doing it. Okay. So this is 5 questions times 3. It was supposed to be times 2, but it's now times 3. So this is how it's going to work. I'm going to ask these questions. I'll start with Beaver, but I'll move down the line. Okay. So I'm going to give you just a simple great taste, less filling, and you have to choose one. And then I go question 2, and I'm like blue or red. You go blue
quick,
or red. quick, that. And afterwards, we'll dig into the questions, find out why you asked.
So it's almost like Family Feud then.
Kind of, but it will be. We'll see how this goes.
All right.
Okay, you ready, Beaver?
Let's go.
Okay, we're going to put an imaginary amount of time on the clock. 5 questions. Ready? Here we go. Beaver, Indian or Chinese?
Chinese.
Black Lives Matter or Every Child Matters?
Every child matters.
Fork or spoon?
Fork.
Nicki Minaj or Cardi B? Cardi B.
Nicki Minaj.
Working hard or hardly working?
Working hard.
All right.
Easy one.
That's it. Let's see how you scored.
I'll dive into that one, eh?
Right.
I'll dive into every one of those.
Okay, Indian or Chinese? What'd you think of?
The second you said it, I'm like, Chinese food.
Food, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I want a fucking Chinese meal. I don't want Indian food. I'll be fucking shitting curry forever.
All right.
It's too fucking spicy.
Black Lives Matter or Every Child Matters?
Every child matters because everybody matters, I think. It's fucking, and the Black Lives Matters were fucking, that whole thing was like corrupt.
Yeah. The people that took the money.
That's the only reason. I'm a all people matter kind of person, but
Well, when they say every child matters, they're really just referring to the natives.
The natives.
Right.
The natives. And I looked at it wrongly. You said that it is to the native thing, but
Yeah. Fork or spoon?
always go. You can eat more food with a fork.
Yeah. Why with the Nicki Minaj or Cardi B?
That one was like a 50-50. I'm like, see, like Cardi B, like they both would knock you, like punch you in the fucking face while they're fucking you. And like I directly went to banging. Like that's my thought process behind it. And Nicki Minaj, I don't know. There's like once you get all that makeup off her, I think there'd be a little bit of swagger on her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. And we all know why you picked working hard, Beaver, because you're a hard working guy.
Man.
Yeah.
All right, Kevin, you ready for your turn?
All right, let's go.
Kevin, 5 questions. Here we go. Trans or non-binary?
Trans.
What an opener.
Yeah. Little John or Little Wayne?
Little John.
Nipples or asshole?
Nipples.
Wild cat or shark?
Shark.
Remote for your TV or AC in your car?
Oh, AC in the car.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
you had some tough ones in there. I got fucking lucky.
AC in your car because you do commuting?
Yep.
Yeah, but hold on. You're without the remote. What are you thinking? You're fucking losing your mind, aren't
Tell
you?
you what, there's an app.
Oh, you got an app on your phone
There's
for
an
your...
app for the Fire Stick you can use as a remote.
Oh shit! Right on.
That's a remote. That's a workaround to get both.
Yeah.
You're just getting a remote some way. I think you have to get up and turn the TV.
All right, then it's pretty much impossible.
Yeah.
These days.
Yeah, they don't have buttons on TVs.
You had a bunch of lose scenarios there.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It's just what do you do more of? Really drive your car or watch TV?
Yeah.
And I don't know. I would probably pick the AC too.
Yeah.
It's fucking brutal to drive without AC.
Throw the windows down. I don't use AC.
I never use AC.
360 AC I got.
Why'd you pick the shark over a wildcat, Kevin?
I like sharks. I don't know. They're the killers
I
of the
didn't
ocean.
even hear that one.
Yeah, you don't fancy me a sea animal guy. I would pick you a land animal.
When you
guy.
said it, I was like thinking of the honey badger at the same time. Then I was like, sharks are
nipples over asshole.
I like boobs.
Yeah, well, that's good. Fair enough.
And it's something that's it's in your life.
Yeah.
Little John or Little
Right.
Wayne.
I didn't have a fucking clue.
Can you name a song by either one?
Nope.
Yeah. Who sings the Get Down for What?
Oh, Turn Down for What's Little
Turn Down
John.
for What?
Little
John.
Wayne does Pussy Monster, though, so that's why I would have picked him. Yeah.
They're both good.
Yeah.
It was just a pick.
I found out like Lil Wayne, he's pro-white, eh? Like he got saved by a white cop.
What?
Yeah, I listened to a whole documentary on him, and when
He
he
loves
was
all of us now.
when he was
That
young,
one white guy.
when he was younger,
Good of him.
he got his house got raided or like shot up, and he took I think 2 or 3 bullets, and a white cop saved him, and he's like, man, this guy was saved my life, like fuck.
But before that, he didn't like white people.
I don't know. That's the thing. I didn't.
Probably not.
I just heard black man loves white man. I was like, ooh, this is interesting. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah,
not
this is a
typical.
first, yeah.
It's not typical.
Oh, wait, really? All right. Johnny, are you ready?
Sure.
Okay, 5 questions. Here we go. Doggy style or reverse cowgirl?
Go doggy.
Irish or Scottish?
Irish.
3 tits or 2 pussies?
3 tits.
It's got good ones.
Woody or Buzz Lightyear?
Buzz Lightyear.
Back rub or foot rub?
Go back rub.
I
don't know in the last one, am I giving it or receiving it?
That doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Well, however you think of it.
Yeah.
But in your case, when you answered that one, what were you thinking about, giving or receiving?
I was assuming receiving.
Yeah.
And you'd rather have a back rub than a foot rub?
Yeah.
And what would you rather give?
Probably a foot rub.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, man.
I figure back rub. You're with a wife. With a wife, a back rub. You're always working your way down into a bang. So foot rub, you got to go further.
Yeah.
Right.
You're working your way up.
Yeah. It's an uphill battle.
Most back rubs do end in anal.
Sometimes foot rubs end up in sleep.
Yeah.
They fall asleep.
Right.
Why Buzz Lightyear over Woody?
I don't know.
Buzz Lightyear.
Woody seems more like the
man.
comic to me.
Yeah.
You know? But Buzz,
Buzz had cool gadgets, though.
Yeah, true enough. Woody was lame.
Yeah.
Outdated.
And he rode a horse where Buzz rode a fucking ship.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
true. But he also he had that cowgirl he banged. And who did Buzz bang?
That is true.
Yeah.
Spaceship.
Or did he bang that
dog.
ballerina? Or
No, he banged Barbie.
did he bang Barbie?
I think he was with, yeah.
Controversy.
Yeah.
Ken.
What was the other one on there? You said another one on there. That
It
was
was got a loose pussy. It was Mrs. Potato Head.
Miss Potato Head.
Yeah.
But it could
It's
be anywhere on her. That's the beauty.
Or you just drop, that whole thing that drops out that you put all the rest of the stuff on?
Oh, okay.
That's actually your pussy.
I thought maybe she had one you could put on top of her head if you felt like it.
Yeah. Yeah. You look at it a different way.
Okay, but
You win no matter what.
we never got into why you like trans people so much.
I don't know.
That's what,
I was like,
trans
at
or
first I was like,
non-binary.
Yeah.
Lose.
Yeah.
we get to avoid this, I thought, but
Nope.
non-binary means
only
which that you're neither.
You don't associate with a gender
Okay.
in non-binary.
I think
Trans means you've switched your gender.
you switched your gender.
I have no problem with that.
And nothing,
I don't have a problem with either, but
and two spirits. You know what that one is?
that's a indigenous gay person.
No, it's
Oh.
it's an indigenous person that is both gendered, two gendered.
I'd say trans because, like, if I had to choose in life, I'd be a broad and still bang broads. I just would hold on to my penis.
Well played.
What? I got lost in that one. I always said
Non-binary or trans? Well,
non-binary. I could be non-binary right now. I could just say I'm non-binary and I'm non-binary. And you're like, what do you mean you're a dude? I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm non-binary. I don't associate with any gender. I'm just like whatever.
so you don't fuck.
But I don't have to look like anything. I can just look like I look right now.
Oh, okay.
And then I can just say I don't really associate as a man, you know? And it has nothing to do with my sexuality or anything, you know? Because I could still bang my wife, you know, but I would say, like, I don't think I'm a dude. I think I'm just a nothing, you know. I'm just don't associate with any of these genders, and then that'd be fine because you're right. No matter what I do in the, like, my gender wouldn't matter. I'm gonna want to bang women. Like, that's the main key,
Right.
because if I had no penis, I would just eat pussy and bang them with a strap on or some sort of a dildo. I would adjust.
I'd scissor.
Much prettier.
Scissoring would be fun when you have a new vagina.
Yeah.
I would love to scissor. Get that new one out and just give it the first scissor.
Well,
Got that new vagina smell?
Yeah.
Just
Well-
give it the new first scissor.
Well, my vagina would probably be like those muscle bound bitches, and fucking, you'd be able to insert something.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you might have a nice meaty
I'm getting
clit
real
there.
graphic here, but
Yeah, it's getting dirty, this show. Yeah, we ended it good. Yeah. Love it when we can talk about meaty clits to end the show.
Nice happy ending.
Oh, I am very sore.
It is, needs.
Anyways, that we didn't. Mount Rushmore was going to be of MILFs.
Oh, we can still do it next week or the week after.
yeah, just leave the ones.
You got a week to think of the top 4 MILFs of all time.
Be
Oh,
fun
that's
to do
easy.
with the girl guest.
Oh, yeah.
Get her perspective.
What's the
I can name three right now.
male equivalent of like a MILF? Is there like a DILF?
4.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah, is a thing?
That's a thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Dilf.
Delph, yeah.
What about Gilf?
How old do you have to be a MILF? You just have to be
I think you just have to have a
childbearing
kid.
age.
Oh.
Well, it goes MILF, and then it goes cougar, then saber tooth, and then
Then turtle.
What about a jaguar?
turtle.
I thought there was a jaguar in there.
Yes, there is.
A jaguar is older than a cougar, but still wild as fuck.
And
that's
then,
what I think.
And then I'd say saber tooth is like the end.
Sabertooth is like leathery.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit long ash on the cigarette at the end of the bar.
Yeah.
Hey, sweetie.
She's buying the drinks.
Yeah.
You might get a car at the end of the deal.
Oh yeah, that was my one fan at the German Hall. She had a black eye. Yeah,
Really?
yeah. She was like hitting on me, and she was Sabertooth, heavy Sabertooth. That's kind of the only girls that do hit on me at shows are probably Sabertooth category girls. Yeah. Ones that have lived a long and hard life, and they look at me thinking, "This guy looks like he's held up good." Little do they know, Johnny, I'm a mess. Insides are coming out, Beaver.
It happens.
Is it? What time's it now? Time to end?
It is 10:06.
Oh, it's about an hour, right?
Yeah.
What do you think, guys?
Yeah, first time.
Call it a day.
First time with a short one.
This one, yeah, we've tortured people with long shows. It was about time we ended one kind of short, and it is a weekend. And ladies and gentlemen, before I end the show, let me just say to my lovely wife of 25 years, thank you very much for putting up with everything that I do. I can't believe you've done it for this long. I really do appreciate and love you, and I hope we can spend another bunch of years together, maybe another 25 if I can make it. I mean this sincerely. She's not even probably going to listen to this, so I'll have to tell you in person on Tuesday. But publicly, I would like to express my thanks to Jane. And thanks for the Dutch Hall meat trays every week. It's become a great tradition. And for everyone that listens to my show, thank you for listening. Help out our show if you can. Tell your friends. Buy some merch. Give us some money on Patreon. Until next week, we will see you NT. See you next Thursday.
The kid goes, what was it, Pete, again? See you next time.
But she just did.
She just did the first letters, and she goes, "See, Dad." And buddy opens the thing up. It says "cunt" on the sheet, and the kid's like 5.
Proud.
Oh yeah, proud. Yeah. See you next time.